Sam from our team will explain you how best to use the deals in HubSpot to manage your inquiries. Enjoy!
Hi there, and thanks Bart for the introduction. So today I want to show you a bit about the deals pipeline. The deals pipeline is where you'll manage any of your sales opportunities, anything that you're actively managing and nurturing through the sales process at the moment. You'll find it in the sales tools, so it's under sales in the main menu, and there it is, deals. And you can create deals onto this pipeline really easily. So each deal is essentially a client, and you can create that from here. If you open up the sidebar, you can populate that with the deal name, what stage it's at on the pipeline, and if you know the amount or not, and then probably an expected close date if you know that as well, and priority level. So it's dead easy to do it from here. You can also do it from the contact record as well, whatever's easiest for you. So this is how you'll manage live clients. So there are a series of category headings here. This is completely customizable. I've set it up for who I imagine to be like a tradesperson. So someone who would get a lead, potentially schedule a meeting, go and have a look at what the work is that needs done, then send a quote, commence the work, and then after the work has been completed, send an invoice. So you can set it up however you want, but just as an example, this is how this pipeline is set up. Each ticket that's on the pipeline is a person, a client, a potential job, and you can see the various levels of information. You might have an amount, you might know already what the work is quoting for. You may not, it may just be variable depending on what that is. That's absolutely fine. My favourite bit about the deals pipeline is that when you drag and drop these things over, you can request additional information from the system. So say, for example, I have completed the work that I was doing for Barbara, and I have now sent the invoice. I've set it up to ask me for specific information. So it's going to ask me, okay, well, you're telling me you sent the invoice. Well, what date did you send that invoice? So all I would need to do is populate that information. Well, I sent it this morning, so I'm going to pop that in there and save it. And you can see that it's moved that person over into the next stage of the pipeline. What's excellent about this as well is that you can populate information based on your closed loss. So we don't win every single deal. We don't win every single customer. But what's interesting about that is potentially the reasons for that loss. So what we can see from here is if I take a quote that I've sent to Billy, for example, I'm just going to move it over. He's never responded. He's just ghosted me. So I'm going to pop him into closed lost for the moment. The conditional property that I've set up is asking me, what is the reason for Billy not taking your business? And these are all completely customizable. Let's just say, for example, Billy was complaining about the cost the last time I met him, so I'm just going to assume that we're out of his budget. I'm going to save that, and it's going to save that in that category there. And that's all reportable as well. So in the reports dashboard, you can select, tell me all about the customers that I've lost due to cost, for example. So infinitely reportable. What you can also see here, if I click on the Show Insights button, is if I've got an amount in each of these deals, then it's going to calculate exactly what the deals are worth for me at each stage of the process. Now, these are just estimates, and there's a fair amount of calculations involved in that, which it can tell you more about if you hover over any of the I's, it will tell you. But this is all really, really useful to see what you can expect coming in at each stage of your pipeline.